Hi everyone, this is Nuno from Nhost here, and I wanted to quickly show you something that I've been working on for the last couple of months, and something that I'm particularly excited about. So this new functionality is part of Graphite, our AI service, and it's a very simple way to generate embeddings for documents stored in Nhost storage and then have AI assistants talk to those documents, all with just a couple of very simple configurations. Let me show you how it works. So first we have file stores. Think of file stores as just an abstraction over a set of storage buckets that you can then pass or feed into a system. Let's create one called invoices, and let's choose the default bucket from storage. Once we create a file store, Graphite will make sure in the background, it will make sure that all text-based files in the specified buckets have their embeddings generated and stored. The same happens for files inserted or deleted afterwards. So everything is kept in sync for you. We now just need to create an assistant. Let's call it PDF reader, a description that I already have in the clipboard. You are a PDF reader that knows how to converse with PDF files. For the model, we can use GPT 3.5, Turbo 1106. We don't need to specify GraphQL nor webhooks, and the file store, we will choose the invoices file store that we just created. So basically, we're creating an assistant that has access to all the files in all the buckets that we defined in the invoices file store. We create the assistant, and now I want to show you the contents of the default bucket that we have in storage. We have only one PDF file. This is an invoice that I generated in Stripe. And when we created the file store, Graphite made sure that there were embeddings generated and stored for this particular invoice, for this particular file. Let me show you the contents of this file. So this is an invoice from, again, a sample invoice that I generated in Stripe, and the amount due is 625 USD dollars. Now we can come back to the assistant, copy the assistant ID, and start a session with the assistant that we created. For those of you that already are familiar with Graphite, this should already be familiar. We're calling the start session mutation on Graphite. We get the session back, and then we do send message for the session ID that we just copied. Previous message is empty, and we can now start asking questions to the assistant about the files that we have in storage. So what is the amount of the available invoice, and what is its due date? Oh, oops, due date. Messages, and then message. If all goes well, the assistant should be able to respond with, and it is, the available invoice amount is 625 USD dollars, and the due date is December 28, 2024. So I think this is pretty cool that without writing a single line of code, we have all of the infrastructure and tooling necessary to generate embeddings for files stored in storage, and then ask questions about the contents of those files using AI assistants. Everything just automated for us without having to write a single line of code. I can think of lots of applications to turn complex data and text-rich documents into easy-to-understand summaries in seconds. Just think of lawyers, accountants, journalists, academics. You get the point. This is all for now. Thank you for listening.